Hi, my name is Devin Ritchie, and I am an LPN to BSN student at Indiana State University. And today we're going to talk about long acting reversible contraceptive use in teenagers. First, let's review the learning objectives. So, after reviewing this presentation, you as a learner will be able to understand the following: the rate of unplanned pregnancy in US teens, what a LARC or long acting reversible contraceptive is, the different types of LARCs available, and the benefits of a LARC. So now I'm going to ask that you pause the video and go take the 10-question pretest that's linked in the description box below. And this is going to be a pretest about the information that will be presented in this presentation to kind of see where you stand before you get the information. So once you take that test, go ahead and head on back here to the video and continue. So first, let's talk about unplanned teenage pregnancy rates. And these are some staggering statistics. So in 2010, in teens ages 15 to 19, the United States had 614,000 pregnancies. Compared to that, Switzerland in 2011 had only 1,700 teen pregnancies in that same age group. So in the United States, with that age group and those pregnancies, 26% of them ended in abortion. Now, in ages 10 to 14 in 2010, the United States had 1.08 in every 1,000 females become pregnant, compared to Switzerland again, who in 2011 had 0.09 in every 1,000 teens become pregnant in that age group. So in that same 10 to 14 age group in the United States, 46% of those teen pregnancies ended in abortion. So what is a LARC? Now again, a LARC stands for long acting reversible contraceptive, and it is a device that's inserted once and lasts for years. So depending on which type of device, it can last anywhere from 3 to 12 years. Now LARCs are more effective than condoms, the birth control pill, the patch, the ring, and the depot shot. Now, LARCs do not offer sexually transmitted infection protection, which is really important whenever you're educating about LARC usage in teenagers. So let's talk about the types of LARCs. So the first one is the intrauterine device, or IUD. And there's two types. There's hormonal and there's non-hormonal. So the hormonal IUDs use a hormone called progestin, which is just like the hormone progesterone that your body creates naturally. So there's 4 types of hormonal IUDs: the Mirena, the Liletta, the Kyleena, and the Skyla. And these can last anywhere from 3 to 7 years depending on which one. So the hormonal IUDs work by, one, they thicken the mucus that's around the cervix that prevents the sperm through getting through the cervix and into the uterus. And this hormone can sometimes prevent ovulation, so it doesn't let an egg release from the ovary. The other type of IUD is the non-hormonal, or a lot of times they refer to it as the copper IUD. So there's one type of copper IUD that's on the market right now, and it's called the Paragard, which lasts for 12 years. And the Paragard works by 2 ways. One, the copper can kill the sperm because it's toxic to the sperm, and then the copper can also kill the eggs that are released as well. And the good thing about the copper IUD is that it can be used as emergency contraception. So just like the Plan B pill or the backup pill, it can be inserted within 5 days of unprotected sex and be used as that emergency contraception. So the other type of LARC is the implant. And right now there's one implant that's on the market, and it's hormonal, and it uses the same hormone progestin as the hormonal IUDs, and it's called a Nexplanon. And the Nexplanon, it's about the size of a matchstick, and it's inserted into the arm, as you can see in the picture here, and it's good for 5 years. So why should we choose LARCs for teenagers? First, they are safe and effective. There is a myth that LARCs can only be used if you've had a baby before, but this is just not true. LARCs are safe to use in teenagers, even those who have never been pregnant. They are also very effective, with only one woman out of 100 becoming pregnant in 1 year. LARCs have also shown to have the highest rates of satisfaction for a birth control method. Also, with an increase in contraceptive use, there is a decrease in unplanned pregnancy. In 2011, the United States had historic lows for birth rates and abortion rates in teenagers. This number has continued to decline each year since. In the US specifically, there has been an increase in contraceptive effectiveness, which is believed to be due to LARC usage. So, with all of that being said, we should keep in mind that birth control is very individualized to each person. We should encourage teenagers to talk with their providers to determine which birth control method is for them. They need to ask questions and get all of the information that they can about all of the different types of birth control methods, and then her and her provider can decide together which birth control method will she use to protect against unplanned pregnancy. And I'm going to leave you with a couple of resources that will be really good to either, if you're a parent, help talk to your teenager about birth control, or if you are a teenager, to help talk to your doctor about birth control. And the first is Planned Parenthood. The Planned Parenthood website has a lot of really great information about all of the different types of birth control, and especially the types of LARCs that are out there for you. And the Planned Parenthood website also shows the different Planned Parenthood locations where you can go to access birth control. And the other website is the bedsider.org website. And this is a really great website that a lot of healthcare workers use to help educate teenagers and other women trying to get access to birth control. It gives a lot of really, really great information that's really easy to read with a lot of different pictures and diagrams too that helps to easily digest all of the information that is out there about birth control. So I will link those two sources in the description box below, and I would encourage you to go check those out. So now I would also encourage you to go back and take that pre-test that you took in the beginning of the presentation to do a check on learning and to see what you learned during this presentation. And I really hope that you did learn something and get something out of this, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.